What's good? What's good? What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, coming at you all the way live. I'm in your space. I'm in your face, and I'm definitely blessed to be here and living on this wonderful day. It is May 27, 2026, here in the great state of Mississippi. We are live at 5 here on the Primetime Network. I am your host, Big G. And you're tuned in and locked in to Industry Talk. How is everyone doing on this wonderful day? Come on. Tap in. Let me know. Give me some insight. Give me the scoop. Let me know what's going on in your neck of the woods. And as a matter of fact, while you let me know what's going on in your neck of the woods, make sure that you tag your neck of the woods in the comments, whether you're on Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. I want to know. Facebook, I want to know. I need to find out where everybody's tapping in from, like really tapping in from. You know, your dashboard analytics, they can break it down as far as it can go, but it's not letting me know who you are, where you are, what you're doing, what you got going on. I want to know. So while we're giving the machine an opportunity to send out notifications, because sometimes people get them, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Give folks opportunity to come on in. Now today, we're talking with good man Jarrell Braswell. He should be here locked in with us today. And Angela Richardson. And when Angela comes on, we'll give you the background on what she's got going on, her experiences, what she's recently gone through, the new business ventures that she is a part of, and, everything else in between. Now, she's at a family social when I spoke with her earlier, so she may be a little tied in with family members, getting some things together for some trips that they're about to be taking and some business that they're about to handle. So, yeah. Either which way it goes, we're going to play it how we need to play it, and we're going to enjoy every minute of it. So before we get started, if you have not tapped in with my good man Jarrell Braswell, make sure you do so.
Hey, what it do, world? It's your boy, Comedian JB, the real J Braswell, Comedian J Braswell. Hey, dig this. I got a website, man. Tap in at jbcomedy.com.
That's jbcomedy.com. Excuse me. Take me a little sip of this here right quick. Excuse me, man. Thank you. Make sure you tap in with my brother Keith Wallace 305 on Instagram. If you need to get Keith out to your city to perform, let us know.
Mr. Bars himself, the messenger, Keith Wallace, touching down in your city. Let's work. Lock in for features, meet and greet, live performances, product promotion, and speaking engagements. Keith Wallace is unloading a full clip with his lyrical content. His testimony is life-changing. Every word he speaks is truth. Visit our website at keithwallace.org and sign up for our newsletter today. For information and availability, contact Big G at 808-225-9063.
Definitely reach out to me, and I will put you in contact with Regina Lindsay, and you guys will take it from there. And let's get that calendar filled up for the rest of the year going into 2027 and beyond. Because time is moving fast, ladies and gentlemen. The clock is ticking. And what is time, by the way? What is time? How do you measure time? Like, how do you really measure time? And is time relative? Is time actually a thing? Is there absolution in time? I'm just asking. I'm just trying to figure it out. I really want to know. I have some events that are coming up. I want to keep everybody in the loop. Keep you aware of everything that's going on. If you have an answer to the time question, I'm curious to find out. I certainly want to know. I would like to know. What's your thoughts on time? Let's see here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's get to Dr. Notes for stuff. Let's see here. Working on these cameras, ladies and gentlemen. So bear with me. See, on my end over here, it's clear. Everything's clear. But on my monitor, everything is a little fuzzy. So if it's fuzzy on my monitor, then I believe I might be fuzzy out there in the metaverse. And I don't want to be fuzzy. I want you to see me crystal clear on all cameras. Right? I may have to reboot my system. Maybe lagging a little bit. Okay. So I'm clear here. Let me check Instagram. Yeah, I'm a little fuzzy on Instagram as well. You see? So I gotta figure that part of it. Out. We'll get to it here in just a minute. Cherry.
What's up?
How you doing, sister?
What's up with it?
I'm good. Am I blurry to you? Do I look blurry to you?
You're a little blue.
I'm a little blurry, yeah. I don't know why that is. I'm over here messing with these cameras, trying to get them.
You're trying to get it right.
Yeah, I'm trying to get them right, but it's just blurry. So how's things going? How's mom?
She's doing good. You know, taking day at a time.
Hold on a second. Damn, I got 5 comments over here, and I ain't even paying attention. Let's see. Okay, my apologies. My apologies. Jonathan Shaw is in the building. What's going on, Jay Shaw?
Something.
How you doing? Jay Shaw is in the building. Let's see what Shaw talking about. Okay, he says it's a little fuzzy. Okay. Shaw says he's been out there rucking. Yeah, I've been rucking in the rain.
Even out
LOL.
there.
Yeah, he's been rucking in the rain. LOL. Splish splash. It must be raining in Texas. It's raining in Texas?
It was raining here yesterday hard. I guess they sitting there seat now.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's been out there doing this thing in the rain.
Mm.
Um, and you started laughing and giggling in the word. It is rucking. It's not fucking. He said he was rucking. Yeah.
Lucky.
Yeah. He out there hiking in the woods. Anyway, back to you. How's mom? How's the family? How things going? I saw you
Good.
posted. I saw you posted a new video or something too, or maybe some clips from an old video with orange hair. I like that video. I like that
The
clip.
orange one? Oh yeah, that's an old video. I was
Okay.
reposting somebody twin Charlotte twin videos. We reshared it and I reshared it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 This is what I'm gonna do, Terry. Boom. There you go. Until I can get these cameras straight, I don't like that fuzzy stuff. But you're a little blurry too. Why are you blurry now?
Am I blue? I look clear on my side.
You do? Let
Yep.
me check. Let me check Instagram and Twitch and make sure it looks good. Yeah, my system must just be running slow. That's got to be what it is. Um, but anyway, yeah. So you say Twan videos, Twan visuals,
Yeah.
um, hooked it up, and how long ago did you actually shoot that video?
Probably like 6 years ago.
6.
That's when I remember that video because that's the first time, maybe 6, 7 years ago. And that's the first
Okay.
time I met Ian Mission Mason. I showed him to the video shoot. And I was in a rush. I really thought that they was the Airbnb owners. And I was kind of running late because I run late to everything. So I thought, like, what I'm saying? I thought that they was the Airbnb owners. So I was like, dang. I didn't even, it wasn't even clicking in my mind that, they was like trying to interview me. Because I didn't even like, what? And then Twan was like, yeah, that's all I was telling you about. I was like, oh. But then they
Mm,
was watching how I work and they watching, what I'm saying? And they seen what I was trying to do. So from
right.
there, we were locked in.
Okay. Okay. Um, what's going on with Clarissa Shield? I see she got into it with another boxer,
I
Greg
seen
Warner.
the person getting to every damn body.
Oh yeah, okay, okay. Is that her? Is that the
And,
thing now?
and as well, that's what's going to keep her making some money.
Oh really?
Yeah, she gotta stay active until the she gotta stay active until the into the
Okay,
world. You
right,
know.
right. Well, I mean, they out there talking about trying to ban her from
Mhm.
boxing or from a couple of events or whatever the case may be. I really didn't follow it. I just saw a glimpse of it. I heard Coach Malachi talking about it. And I figured I'd ask you since I know you stay on top of women's issues, not
Mhm.
just sports and boxing, but just women's
I
issues
think they
across.
doing it. I think they doing that for. I think they doing that for
Oh, so
publicity.
it's hype. It's all
It's a
hype.
publicity.
It's all
It's just
publicity.
gonna keep her into the media, cause it really ain't nothing serious for people to keep talking about. We
Yeah.
know Clarissa. We know she can fight. We know she 9 times out of 10 she gonna be with ass. And whoever trying to come up, trying to make sure they get them a name, they want the business. So they
Mm,
gotta fight the business, it's gonna be the business. But you know how that
right.
shit
Right. But I don't think the young lady that she pushed or got into it with is in her weight class. I don't think they'd ever match up.
Well, what the girl did to her? Why she was in her facility to make her mad?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe it was something about
I mean, we all know
Papoose or
who she is.
keeping her name, keeping Papoose name out of her mouth, or her in a relationship. You know, I'm not sure because I saw Clarissa talking about the issue, and I think that was kind of the gist of it. But I really, to tell you the truth, Terry, I really don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mentioned it because, like I said, I figured you might have had a little background on it. You know.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's just a media run, just to keep us busy. What we need to be discussing is what about this new drug that's supposed to be introduced? They're supposed to make the dead come to life. That new experiment drug that they got going on. I was
Wait a
reading.
minute. Oh, whoa. Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Say that shit again. What?
It's an experimental drug that they supposed to have. They can make the dead come to life. Did you not see that?
On what news? Fake
Good.
news?
Good. I don't know if it's fake news. I don't know if it's fake news. Because all types of shit that's been getting handed to us. And we just been
Hold up, now, Terry. Nah, I mean, keep explaining it, but let me look this up. You say
Yeah.
there's an experimental drug to wake up to revive the dead.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Let me see. And you say this is real. Did they have proof of it?
I'm trying to tell you. The media.
How long? I mean, like right after you die, and they're trying to resuscitate you, or you could have
It
been
don't make
dead.
sense. It didn't get into that type of detail because we took off with the story headlines, but we ain't
Okay.
asking them type of questions because they're gonna say, "Well, we're the government and we are higher authority, and you can't do nothing about it if you want to anyway." But they
Right.
experiment with our ass. But the truth has to be set free. So if they put it out in the media, then of course the truth set free. The thing is, we don't do nothing about it. So if you think that, like, okay, oh yeah, we got new experimental drugs that bring the dead back to life. So we talking about zombies. And then you know what? I had interest all these type of movies and what they make. They putting the truth out to us. We is just oblivious at all times until zombies start to walk around this world. Because what could be everything just falling into place like we know it's gonna fall into place, but we still ain't doing nothing about it at all.
Okay. So, can I give some clarification?
Yeah.
Okay. So, recent context and controversy. May 2026, political discussions such as remarks by and made by Donald Trump reignited a fierce online debate regarding experimental drugs and bringing the dead back to life.
Mm-hmm.
Medical experts quickly stepped in to clarify that recovery from a critical near death state via the Right to Try Act, which grants terminally ill patients access to experimental medications, is fundamentally different from reversing clinical death. So, no, they're not, what they're saying is if there is something experimental that could keep you living or prolong life in patients that are terminally ill, then they have the Right to Try Act, which hadn't been passed as of yet. I don't believe. I can research that as well. But that was just some stuff that was thrown out there. Now, to your point, are they testing and working on experimental drugs? Yes, to help terminally ill patients, not to, as they're saying here, reversing clinical death. So if you're dead, you're dead. Make sense?
So if you thinking this, if you got reverse clinical death, you already dead before they give it to you. You just said yes to the experiment before you have you know, where you can't talk, where you can't
Right.
be communicated. So basically, I'm gonna talk you into if I know that you're on hospice. I know you have some type of disease or something, a type of illness that 9 times out of 10 you like you finna die from your organs shouldn't damage
Right.
it. Now
Right.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna want you to turn this waiver so I can experiment on you to see if you come back to life. Now if you already talking about that to make it even legal, why are we even having this discussion? Because nobody on this earth is supposed to be bringing nothing back to dead or life
Right.
but Jesus and God. That's it. It's
I
only His
understand.
words on the story. Anything else He said it's gonna be a facade. Instead of
Mm.
us even knowing it and knowing what we gotta face, we're actually trying to create something, and then, of course, we make logic an excuse of why this is okay because we're trying to save critical illness or death from people that's already been called to Jesus, basically. So they
Mm.
can be on life support 20 years, but this experiment can definitely bring them back to life. Not tell them what
Right.
state, what's going to be in them, what it is. If they tell us aliens true, after they told us for however something many years that it wasn't true, why the hell should we believe they ass now when they trying to pass this stuff on the sly, getting
Right.
in by conversation? His
Mm.
conversation leads to legal rights. And there's a lot of stuff that didn't happen like that this year. And we still is not agreeing with it, but we just letting it flow through because what is we doing about
Mm-hmm.
it? And
Mm-hmm.
then next year we're gonna be walking around with dead people. Then what?
Mm. Mm. Yeah, it's a lot to discuss, a lot to talk about,
Yeah.
a lot of issues on the table
What was
there.
it?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
GOC? I just got to turn back in.
Can you hear me, Terry?
It wasn't me then.
Can you hear me?
Okay, maybe it is me.
Yes, indeed. We'll get Terry back in here in just a moment. Um, yeah, briefly. She'll pop right back in. Are you an independent artist looking for real exposure and an honest discussion about your music and your brand? If this is you, and if that's the case, I am currently accepting submissions for my Friday Artist Spotlight segment on Industry Talk, where I highlight rising independent artists, discuss um, your journey, along with putting your work in front of a growing audience of content creators, executives, and tastemakers. To submit your information, follow the content submission link in my bio on Instagram or follow the link in the description on Facebook. So, this is about real artists, real stories, and real opportunities. If you're working, building, and you're serious about your craft, I definitely want to hear. And as always, beautiful people, this is about health, wealth, and wisdom. Stay down. Terry, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I can't see you, but I can hear you.
That's all right. You ain't got to see me. We can see you.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as we can see you, we cool.
Okay.
Because I want to, because for some odd reason, it's not clear. So I'm trying to work these cameras over here. That's why I got you on the screen by yourself.
Okay.
So let's talk about it, Terry, because you were making a statement, so you were closing out before you went out. Go ahead and fill us back in what you was talking about.
So basically, what I'm trying to say is, I feel like we're approaching that era of too late. We're not really past too late, but we're approaching a different era that I think it's going to be very catastrophic for human, for the world.
Hmm.
It's just unreal to our minds where we wasn't ready at all when we
Hmm.
should have been because they told us. And we couldn't say we couldn't prepare for it because they tell us every day. They tell us stock up, they tell us to we can see it, but we keep saying like because it already happened in the past, you know, it wouldn't take an effect on our future. But if you look at the past, the reason the past is the past
Hmm.
is because how it got there, and we actually simultaneously is living in the future, present, and past at the same time. It just seems like a different time, but we can all like choose the ending. And I feel like we're not really kind of in this generation, since it's a generation of, I'm gonna call it the generation of revenge, or they busting the generation of revenge. Our generation is busting because y'all generation, the '80s babies, the '70s babies, they already already said that they've been raising their kids to take no shit. So and when you did that, and it just rolled down, and it just trickled down to generations now, you can tell that a lot of people just don't take. It don't even matter what your race is. Just they don't take no stuff no more. So
Hmm.
majority ain't winning, and that's what they do now.
So let me ask you this, Terry, um,
Mm-hmm.
because you mentioned it just a little bit ago about they're introducing the concept, and it's a distraction, obviously, but they're introducing the concept of UFOs and alien life now, and
Mm-hmm.
the big question is why now? Why at this time are you um, saying yes to something that you've been denying for so many years, right?
Right.
Um, and even if you ask that question, and that's not even what I'm wanting to ask you. What I'm wanting to follow up with you about is, do you believe in what they're saying?
After it's been proven that it was already been a fact, if you did your own research. So I
Hmm.
take it as with a grain of seed. You have to have your own discernment to know what's real and what's not. You have to do your own research to know what's fact and what's not. I feel that every lie got a truth to it, and every truth got a little lie in it.
Hmm.
So,
Okay, well, with that, I feel you on that. But here's the follow up, right?
mm-hmm,
Where are they? If it's full disclosure,
mm-hmm,
and you're saying that we have flying saucers, we have these types of because a lot of this nonsense is AI to me. It's you can see it's AI. You can see it's a digital construct that was made up because it's not or a repeat frame. You can see a lot of this stuff is AI, right?
mm-hmm,
Um, but with the government coming out confirming UAVs, autonomous vehicles or unidentified flying objects, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay, where is and now if you're giving you're declassifying files and you're saying you have proof, then show the
Mm-hmm.
proof. Show me the
Well, if
alien.
you go to your government website and you look at the CSI, CSI files and the hit files, you can see that it's already there. And also within your history, in your history book, even in your Bible, it might
Uh,
describe in a different manner, but it doesn't mean that they're not mentioning the same thing. Even in your Egyptian text, if you look at the actual writings on the wall and what they have, you can see that they were already communicating with these type of beings before it made AI. So some lie has to have some type of truth to it to make you
mhm,
understand that this story keeps on going on and on like Humpty Dumpty, Little Red Riding Hood, what's the lady with the three barrels? Like it just doesn't trickle down in history just because it's a nice story. You have to really look into it. It's just you never have thought about looking into it. Now we need to put it on their brains to go research it because it's already there. It was there before AI was made. It was there before these phones was made. It was people telling you about it throughout history, but we just never took them serious, and that's the problem because we always trying to think scientifically, logically, and dead the spirituality, dead it, and and over how to with religion, and tell you how to think and what to think. And if you think like it's devil or it's demon, but why you can't ask questions? Why you can't go seek for yourself?
Mhm. Yeah, very true. But at the same time, even if I do go down that rabbit hole and research, especially on sites that say they have the documented proof, whether it's a government site or not,
Hmm.
you know how advanced technology is when it comes to these computers and illustration, graphics design, videography.
Hmm.
The other part of it is, if these things are the case, and if we are traveling through space to visit other planets, or these things are going on, or, you know, why haven't we gone back to the moon? Why haven't we seen space travel back to the closest planet? We have Voyagers going out to try to touch Mars. But if you look at all of the footage, even from the beginning, it all looks like it's Hollywood. It's all look like, video shots in Hollywood. It doesn't look like it's real footage. You have Neil Armstrong saying that he's the first person to touch the moon. Okay, but you have somebody taking a picture of him. How? If Neil Armstrong was the first one, how did the person who's taking the picture of him getting off of the shuttle or this little capsule that supposedly landed on the moon? How are you taking that picture? So a lot of these things, I'm not feeling in terms of truth about the matter.
Well, like I said, you have to go back into before you see what you see now. You're just used to it being on media. Like I said, it's in text and it's also in stories and also in your history. So that's how you know the difference. And also that's when it comes in for your own discernment. So I feel like in that particular standpoint, if you thinking about your own truth or you thinking about what's true and what's not, if you notice that a lot of people who actually live what you're saying, that actually have a job in history for research, like scientists, archaeologists, they come up missing when they try to go look for the truth.
Mm,
That's the difference. We never look into it. We
mhm.
never ask questions. We only hear it on the news.
Yeah. Terry, can you
Now
see
what?
yourself on the screen?
Yeah.
You see yourself on the screen.
Yes.
I just see a black screen.
You want me to exit out and come back in?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
It's about that time we decided we were going to do something a little bit different today, add some different elements to what we already do. It's going down there, trying to figure out ways to break the algorithm. Man. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to all our channels, all our different platforms. Boss Talk 101, Boss Talk 101 Prime Time. It's crazy. We got to get it done, though. Boss Talk 101, where the boss is talking.
What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G. And this is my personal invite to all of you to join me on Industry Talk on the Prime Time Network daily at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I get into great conversations with entrepreneurs, artists, industry leaders, you name it, we bring it to the table. So make sure you tap in with us, lock us in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We stream on all major platforms. And be sure to visit us at gemsitpublishing.com. This is Industry Talk. Let's get into it.
Motion.
Can you see me?
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me play this screen right quick. Can you see that there?
Yeah, let me see. I'm trying to read it. And if you see what I'm saying?
What?
See what I'm saying?
What? Say what?
In other countries, they already upon what we already is lacking.
Uh-huh.
They already include that into their culture and raise their kids to already see the signs so they can be aware. Only thing I feel like with us, we got the richest land and we don't even know it. We got so many blessings in America and we don't even realize it because we've been enslaved in our own communities, our own land. We already we think it's freedom, but it's not freedom. It's just like a different version of slavery with freedom, with certain, requirements of freedom. In Africa, spiritual and cultural traditions, burning back to the refers to ceremonies which invite them spirits and deceased relatives back to their home to become God and ancestors rather than physical rescue. Yeah. I think the different cultures,
And that's from Jonathan Shaw. An African spiritual and cultural, bringing back the dead ceremonies that invite the spirit of the deceased relative back to their home to become a guiding ancestor rather than physically resurrecting. So they're always there in spirit.
it can mean certain things to different cultures.
Yeah.
Like
But we normally walk along those traditions.
Yeah, we do. We got some type of remembrance in our traditions, but we don't have the full remembrance in our traditions. It's like stuff that's deep down we already know. Like that's why our ancestors, like our grandparents and stuff, they tell us stories about our they mamas and daddies, sisters and brothers and kids because they want us to know. And they're like, oh, you act just like so and so. I mean, y'all act just like you look just like my dad. My family do it all the time.
Okay. And there's one more comment that's going to come up here in just a second. I do believe.
I see that they did it right in front of the White House. Look like. Is that true?
What happened?
The UFC arena. They did it in front of the White House.
Oh, okay.
Is that right? I think I heard about it. These motherfuckers is unhinged. They doing whatever they want to do.
Right.
In front of us. While we still get to watch and enslave for the interest. So we gotta get up and go to work every goddamn day. You gotta figure out some type of hustle, something to survive. If they taxing everything that you're trying to do, then they won't tax everything that you want to do. And then they won't watch how you getting your money. Because you're gonna be taxed for it. Or you need to show some type of documentation. So yeah. They unhinged around this thing.
Okay. I need to go find that and go research that. Yeah. 60 mil. Yeah. Temporary arena. See who fighting?
I don't know who's fighting. I think they'd be in the beat and you know, yeah, well, seeing this is
Yeah, you
I ain't
blacked out
never
on
seen
me
it.
again.
They
You blacked out on me again, Terry.
Did I? Can you see
Yeah.
now?
I can't see at
They
all.
ain't here. You can't see me at all?
Nope, I sure can't. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I don't know what's going on with this system. I don't know if it's the storm that we're dealing with, if it's the internet on my end, but for some odd reason these cameras keep blacking out. Now your camera, your end blacked out. So it can't just be on my side, you know. Hold on, let me see something. Let me try something. Because it might just be let me see. Today's episode of Industry Talk is proudly sponsored by the Butterfly Collection. That's right, the Butterfly Collection is here. Gentle stories, big lessons, bright imagination. Books are available at Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Ingram Spark by author Angel Williams. These books are perfect for pre-K programs, kindergarten classrooms, elementary schools, classroom libraries, bedtime reading, and SEL programs. Be sure to get your copy today. Yeah, so it's got to do something with this system. So what I'm gonna do, Terry, I'm gonna shut everything down. What you doing in a little bit? What you doing later on tonight?
Nothing. I'll just hit me up.
I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna see because I'm gonna get Jarrell on with us too. He must be busy because he said he was gonna be with some family today. So I'm gonna hit him up too, and have all of us on a little bit later. But I'll let you know. Ain't no sense in us sitting here talking to a blank screen, and this thing's gonna keep doing the same thing. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll catch up with you later. All right.
Okay.
All right, everybody, tune in. We're gonna get the system squared away, in check, and we'll be back later. Love y'all. What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, and this is my personal invite to all of you to join me on Industry Talk on the Prime Time Network daily at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I get into great conversations with entrepreneurs, artists, industry leaders, you name it, we bring it to the table. So make sure you tap in with us, lock us in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And we stream on all major platforms. And be sure to visit us at gemsitpublishing.com. This is Industry Talk. Let's get into it.
Motion.